It's 1 o'clock. Now, I know nobody's joined us yet on this live stream. So hopefully someone does, and I'm not just here prattling on to myself for hours on end. But I tend to do that a lot during the day anyway, to be honest. But you might well be watching this later on today, because I know when you do a live video, it gets it obviously gets recorded, then it gets uploaded at a later point in the day. So if you are watching it again after 1 o'clock UK time, then there's no point leaving me a comment. I'll reply to it, but you won't get an answer live, unfortunately. And I'll be honest, I haven't really come on here with any particular plan to talk to you about anything in particular. But you're more than welcome to. Oh, hello, 4 people have joined me already. Let me know who you are. Someone's liked it already. I've forgotten how to look for comments on here. Just bear with, just somebody, if you don't mind, just leave me a comment so I know if I can see it or not. Because I'm not entirely sure where to look, or whether they just might pop up on the phone somewhere. Cheers, by the way. Brew time here. Oh, there they are. Hello, Melissa. Good morning. And hello to you, Colleen. What time is it where you are? I'm guessing it's not morning there either. Hello, Terry. Hello, Karen. Oh, you're all on. Goodness, 24 of you on already. Hello, Cecilia from the Isle of Man. I didn't know we had anybody watching from the Isle of Man. I had a wonderful time in the Isle of Man once. It was a rugby tour, stayed in Douglas. It was in the early 20s. Good morning, Randy. Good morning, Melissa. Good morning, Denise. And yeah, we went. I can't tell you much about it though when I went to the Isle of Man, because A, I don't remember it. I was absolutely smashed out of my brain for about 4 days. And what goes on tour stays on tour. Hello, Pete from the Isle of Axholme. You'll have to let me know where that is. Where was that? What was that last comment? Just missed that. Randy, good morning from the USA. Good morning to you as well. It's good afternoon. It might be morning there, but it's afternoon here. Have you all got your brews? Good morning, Bolanley. I hope I've said that right. Bolanley. Hello, Minna. Hello, Rob. Hello, Laura. Goodness, there is a lot of you on today here, isn't there? If anybody feels free, they want to ask me something, then feel free. Good morning, Ellen. Hello, Michelle. Good morning. How are the kids? Absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. My eldest, who I know I don't talk about a huge amount. Well, he doesn't live with me. He's old. He's off doing his own thing. He started a new job after he left university. He's 22 now. Is our Jake. And there is a bit of news on him. He passed his driving test. He was one of them who was 17 and 18 right in the middle of the pandemic, and so he had his driving test booked, done all his lessons, and then he went, trust me, I'm going somewhere with this. Morning, Michelle. Morning, Peter. Mind your eye with a spoon. Yeah, I have done that before. So anyway, he was doing so it all got cancelled when he was doing his driving test. And about a month ago, he finally passed his test after he finished university and got his first car. And he was so proud of it. Now, on the first, it cost a fortune to insure it as well, let me tell you, as it does with young men, unfortunately. And he drove it around on the first day he bought it, a day after you can see where I'm going already, can't you? He drove it around to our house the first day he bought it to show off his new car and that he'd passed his test, his very first journey. So brilliant, great, showed me. Then he went off to see one of his mates. I got a phone call about 10 minutes later. And he said, Dad. I said, what? I've had a little bump. I said, what do you mean you've had a little bump? He said, I've had a crash. He'd literally got it that day and passed his test the day before. So I drove around and he'd just got it wrong. It was his fault, to be honest. He was going across a T-junction. He was trying to turn into it. Didn't see someone who was coming in, and someone ploughed into the front of him, pushed him into a lamppost. He's absolutely fine. He wasn't hurt. But the front of his car all crumpled up and his wheels buckled in like that. So it's a complete write-off. He only had it a day. It was an insurance write-off. So that's how my eldest is doing. As for the other two, sorry, I've not looked at the comments for a while, have I? So I can say hello to you all. I think I said hello to everybody there who's on at the moment. As for the other two, our Luke, he's fine. He's at high school at the moment. Doing all right. Other than me getting a few emails from school saying he's not done his homework. So we had a bit of a finger wagging last night. What 12-year-old boy does keep up with their homework? I don't know many of them. And he's going playing rugby for the school rugby team after school today. So I have no doubt he'll come home battered and bruised. Avery's fine. And I've shared this on a lot of videos. She's doing absolutely fine. She's never been ill throughout all of this. If you don't know, she had a couple of rare heart conditions diagnosed. She's doing absolutely fine. We're going to see her heart consultant next day. Is it today? Tuesday. She's going to see her heart consultant next Wednesday. He is the top man. There's no one more experienced or recommended in the country than this fella. He is wonderful. So next Wednesday we're hoping we'll have a plan. So we're going to go and see him. So hopefully, fingers crossed, they'll be able to let us know what the next steps are so we can get her back to some kind of normality. Because she can do everything she can do at the moment. She just isn't allowed to do anything that exerts any stress on her. Can everyone hear me all right, by the way? Because I'm wearing this lapel microphone and I haven't used it in a while. So will somebody tell me in the comments if you can hear it okay? Lunch break, Colleen, what's one of them? Kind of. Because I've not done one of these for a while, I purposely didn't book anybody in because I've not done live for so long. So I didn't purposely book anybody in this particular slot. So I've got nobody booked in until 2 o'clock. So yeah, so technically it is a lunch break. Very clear. Thank you, Cecilia. It is a lunch break. I have got lunch ready as well. I'm a big noodle fan. I love me. Yeah, very funny, Karen. Karen says pardon if you can't see her comments. I'm having some satay rice noodles. Part of me trying to be a bit healthier. I do love a noodle snack because it's so easy to do. And I've got no fridge here in the clinic, so I can't keep fresh food here. But I believe rice noodles are better for you than normal noodles. It don't taste as good, but hey, it is what it is. Did I get permission from your boss to have a lunch break? Let me go and ask him. Boss? What do you want? Can I have a lunch break? Yeah, go on then. Thanks, mate. Yeah, he says all right. Quick brew. Wet me whistle. Do need it after the morning I've just had. No, you members will have seen all the videos that I put on yesterday. I'm about to put one on in the next hour, hopefully. It's been probably the hardest one I've done all year. It was a horrendously hard thing. It was like a black charred shards on someone's eardrum. And it was a perforated eardrum with a hole in it. It will turn into a main video at some point as well. But yeah, I know you members will be seeing that later on today. So I hope you enjoy that. Let me see if there's any more comments here. No, none at all. Anyway, who's got any questions? I can't just ramble on here about nonsense all well, I could. But if you want to ask me something, be it sensible or not, you know me, the cup warmer is still working and I do use it. I have to unplug it when I do a procedure though, because I haven't got enough USB sockets in my computer. I've got wires coming out of everywhere, so I can't use it all the time. But yeah, it is still working and it's keeping my brew lovely and toasty. Thank you very much. Colleen, does anybody want a quick tour? Not that there's much to show you. Does anybody want a quick tour around? And if you haven't walked around the clinic live, bear with me. I'm just gonna have to take this off the little stand that I've got it on. Have I ever looked down my pet's ears? No, I haven't. I'll be honest, they wouldn't keep still long enough. The dogs There's no other word for the dogs. They're an absolute pair of dickheads. So no, I've never looked in their ears. I've had a look with a naked eye, but I'd never dream of putting anything like an endoscope in there. They don't keep still. The cat, no. Never looked in hers either. They're the only pets we've got. The 2 dogs and the cat. Ralph, Penny, and Betty the cat, no. Never looked in any of them. Thank you, Lindy. You're probably laughing at me calling me dogs dickheads. They are. They're absolute pricks, the pair of them. Right, so if anyone's never seen Clinic before, I've locked the door. Yep, there's no one in it. That's our waiting room. See behind you. It's an really old Victorian building, this. That's the old cast iron fireplace, I believe. She loves a chandelier, does my old lady. If I can show you outside, there's not a lot to show you outside, to be honest. It's a bit of a grim building facing us. And what's there in the high street? There's a dog groomers and a sign shop. Not a lot. It's a fairly traditional old northern town. Not a lot here. This isn't the town I live in. I live about a mile and a half away. Right, so if you haven't seen it, so I'm getting dizzy. There's the entirety of the room. That's where some of the magic happens. Well, wouldn't you know it? Who's here to join us? Hello there, Mr. Boland. How are you? Is there anything you... Don't ask me anything. Is there anything you want to ask me? Because it's to ask everything. Fine, thanks. Nice. Good. Hell of a morning, me. I don't know about you. I've had an absolute shocker. In fact, if anyone wants any more complicated questions asking, because you've got the man in the comments. He'll ask them. He'll answer them for you. If you don't know, that's the wonderful, talented, and very intelligent Connor from Durham Hearing Specialist. Right, where am I? I'm taking you on a tour, aren't I? You've never been out here before. This is the fire door. That's my car park. Said you wanted a tour. And this is where I store all my crap. Everyone needs a junk room where they store all the crap. And this is mine. I did get my certificate. Thank you very much, Connor. I'm going to go and show you it because it's in pride of place. These are all the stuff I get sent from all over the world. Some of you who are watching might recognise it. Some newspapers. And here's my splendid array of dad joke books. And Colleen, I know you're watching. Got the Aussie button. Should we have one?
You'll be right, mate.
It really tickles me, this.
G'day, mate.
G'day. Anyway, let me show you. That's where I was planning on, by the way, doing some podcasts, which I've planned. I've got all the guests for them. I just haven't got around to finding time to do it yet, but I will do it, I promise. So, in answer to your question, Mr. Boland, there it is. Pride of place, right above the Care Quality Commission sign. So yeah, that's on the windowsill there. Not one person has ever come in and said, "Ooh, you've been trained by Connor." One person did look at it and say, "Who are they?" They are beautiful old buildings. Thank you for that. Pam, hello, and thanks for joining me. There's one thing I actually haven't shown you that I've got next to me because it's hiding by the side of me. Have I gone a bit blurry? It's just catching up on the focus. Oh, is it my glasses? Somebody answer me in the comments. Has the screen gone all blurry? Or is it just me being a bit of an idiot? I feel like it's not focused for some reason now. I don't know why. Let me try and turn it round and then have it front facing and then side facing again. See if that helps. There we go. I don't seem to be blurry now. Anyway. Yeah, I think I do need to go to Specsavers. Actually, I go to Scrivens for my glasses. Only because I've got a partnership with the audiologist there. She sends all her wax removals to me, so I've kind of got to return the favour. What I actually haven't shown you, because you might have noticed it in the background, have a look what I've got next to me here. Now, I'm tempted to ask you all, and feel free to say no to this, by the way. If anybody had any requests. Now, one of the requests might be, oh God, no, please don't. Got a question here. Does the weather play a part in wax build-up? It's scorching hot here in Africa. Just wondering if one's chances of wax build-up. Not really, I don't think. And some warmer climates, you might be more likely to get infections like warmth. But generally speaking, not really. I wouldn't have thought so. I've never actually. I wonder if we visited somebody in the Antarctica or one of the Inuits or the Eskimos, if you want to, whether earwax does freeze. I don't know. Connor might know. Ask him. Is it possible that it could freeze if it's that cold? It's like -20 and you've got your ears exposed. Don't know. Possibly. It's not something I've ever thought about before. By the way, I know a lot of you members, the members will have seen this yet. All the other subscribers won't have seen it yet, but tomorrow at, I want to say 7:30 UK time, the episode 400 song is coming out. It's already out there. Can I play Waltzing Matilda? Oh, no, you're asking. Find the right key. Let me know if this is too loud, by the way, because I'm aware my mic is here and that's it. Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, we'll come a waltzing Matilda with me and we'll I don't know the words. We'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. No, I don't know it, Colleen. Frozen waxicles, yes. That might be what might happen. Can you imagine? Right, I'm going to have to practice Waltzing Matilda, clearly. But yeah, if you're... Connor, I will send you a link to a private link of the song I've done if you want. It's called 500 Years. You'll know the Proclaimer song, won't you? And I would clean 500 years, etc. I'll WhatsApp you a link to it later, Connor, if you want a bit of a giggle and you need cheering up. Why aren't you working anyway? Get some work done. Alright, anybody got any requests? Because I am feeling like, yeah, go on, I'll give you a tune. If I know it, I'll do it. Bunking off, happy days. Hopefully something I know. Ideally something old, nothing in the last 20 years, I would say, that I might be able to know. Mr. Beard, I've never really had a full beard. Arlene. Gets a bit longer sometimes. Did Connor get permission from his boss to take a break? Asked Colleen. Ooh, I don't know. I have met Connor's boss. He's lovely. He's really nice. Looks quite similar to him as well. You are my sunshine, Ellen. That one. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. You'll never know, dear, how much I miss you. Oh, please don't take my sunshine away. There you go. That is what I know. Who doesn't know that one? Let's have a look in the comments if there's anything else. Norwegian Wood, Lindy. Oh, goodness. He is very handsome. Depends what kind of a hair day he's having, I tend to find. I don't have that problem. Norwegian Wood. Oh, no, that's a tricky one. I haven't done that in a while. had a girl, or should I say, she once had me. She showed me her room, isn't it good? Norwegian wood. She asked me to stay, and I noticed wasn't a chair. So I looked around and I noticed da 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 da. So we lit a fire and then she said, it's time for bed. I don't know all the words, I know they're in the wrong order. Norwegian wood. That was for you, Lindy. I hope you enjoyed that. Moon River, God, no. No, just no. Because I know they are a nightmare. Thank you, Lindy. That's very kind of you. What else? Something old. Something borrowed. Something blue. Earwax hiding in the smallest ear. Take my suction probe and learn to suck it out. All my clinic, I was only waiting for this earwax to be free. Yes, I am live. Crazy caveman. Right, any other requests before I put this away? Because I know a lot of you watching this saying, wow, what? You're the guy who does earwax. What are you doing now? You are an oddball. But yeah, do you know what? If it can be quite a lonely job sometimes. You do go a bit stir crazy. Obviously, I have people coming in every half an hour. But when you get a little bit of time when no one's in, you're like, oh, what do I do now? Most of the time, make these silly videos. And my noodles are going cold, but I'll let you off. Rockstar, it's been a while since I was a rock star, Lindy. It has been a while. Right, go on. Somebody shout something out, and I will see if I know it. I'm 2 for 3 so far, so there is a fair chance. Kansas, hello. Is Dorothy there? Actually, I watched, what was it last night? It reminded me. Wicked. Fell asleep. I got bored. I couldn't help but, I couldn't carry on looking at Ariana Grande anymore. I don't know what it was about her. She was just bugging me. I couldn't watch it anymore. You can't redo The Wizard of Oz. You just can't. There's only one. Right. Tell you what, while you're sitting on the dock of the bay, Colleen. Ooh, it's been a while since I've done that one. Morning sun, I don't know all the words. Come, watching the ships roll in. I'm looking down at where sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the time roll away. On the dock of the bay, wasting time. Nope. Looks like nothing's gonna change. Still remains the same. I don't know the words to the chorus. I don't know if that comes across. Can you hear the whistling? Thank you, whistlers and tinklers. There you go, three for 4. So not bad. Yes, I am wasting time. They are ruining the originals. Crazy Caveman. I couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. Some things you just shouldn't touch, can you? Knock on wood. Oh, I know you're testing it. I don't want to lose good thing that I... Nope, that's the wrong key. That I got. Cause if I did, I would surely lose our love. Cause your love is better. Any love I know, it's like thunder, lightning. Where you love me is frightening. I better knock on wood. There you go. Knock on wood. I only remember that because we used to do it many years ago. Do you ever want to tell... Good morning. Who said that? Colleen, do you ever want to tell your chatty patients to shut up? Yes, is the honest answer. I'm sure Connor will agree. If he agrees, because when you talk, your ear moves. So yes. Cat Stevens. I don't know many. Name a song by Cat Stevens, Lindy. Green Sleeves. Oops. No bits of it. Not all of it. Why Mary had a little lamb? No. If I don't know that one. I don't know what Greensleeves was a theme song to. No, what was I talking about then? Cat Stevens, yeah, interesting story about Cat Stevens. I used to have, via my dad, one of his old guitar amplifiers. Because if you don't know, my dad was a musician in the 60s. He still does a bit now, just for fun. I don't know it, Debbie, I'm sorry. And he met a lot of famous people down there. That's why I'm going to get him on the podcast in a bit. Because he got a lot of stories about them all. And he met Cat Stevens once, and he had a good chat with him, and he bought a guitar amp off him. And we know it was his because he used to do this. He used to have a stencil of a cat that he used to, and all his speakers, he put this stencil on, spray painted this cat on the back of them, not on the speaker, on the back, or the sides, or the top, wherever was like the leathery material. And so anyone who is ever found a cat spray painted onto the back of a speaker, more than likely it belonged to Cat Stevens. There you go. Cool story for you. He did meet a lot of famous people. Eagles Maria. Ooh. Which one? There's a lot. City girls seem to find it easy. Sing along. I don't know the words to that one. I'll let you down with just a smile. I'll just do the chorus then. You can't hide your light. in disguise. Thought by now you'd realize ain't no way to hide your lying eyes. Whoops. Gosh, it's been a while since I've done that one. Debbie, do I know American Pie? Bits of it, not enough of it. It's American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. Nope. This'll be the day that I die. No, I don't know it. Yes, I do know it, Mary, I'm joking. I just don't want to play a nursery rhyme. How's my training going from a big run? Colleen, interesting question. Good, actually. Since I started, I've lost a grand total of £6. Not because I've got an hole in my wallet or anything. And eating a lot better. I've stopped eating crisps with chocolate, basically all the crap that I was eating before. I'm going for a 2-mile run every other day. And then I also have this other thing going with my daughter Eva, because obviously she's not allowed to exercise much anymore. So I said, right, you can be my coach. And so she's got this, and it's a non-negotiable, I can't not do it. I said 5 times a day, you're allowed to tell me to do any 10 exercises. So she can say at any point in the day, it's usually just as a going to bed or just woke up, she said, right, drop down and give me 10 burpees, or drop and give me 10 press-ups. But because she knows all these weird exercises that she used to do at gym, she's getting me doing some horrific things. She said yesterday, drop now and give me 10 V-sits. I don't even know what a V-sit is. I won't be able to demonstrate it. But it's like an extreme sit-up. You basically say, imagine that, I'm lying flat on the floor like that. Then your head's up in a V. So your head's up and your legs are up like that, and then you've got to go like that. I swear I nearly gave myself a hernia. I've never heard that version, Colleen. Mary had a little lamb. This is in the comments, not me saying this. Deny no responsibility for it. Mary had a little lamb. Her father shot it dead. And now it goes to school with her between 2 bits of bread. I love a lamb Sunday dinner. One of my favourite foods is a lamb dinner or a lamb curry. Any more requests before I put this away? You're just scrolling. Oh yeah, the big run, yeah. So yeah, it's doing okay. The run's doing okay. I've actually got a running trainer, believe it or not. I haven't paid for anyone. I have a friend of mine. He's proper mega into his fitness, and he's trained to do a burpee. A burpee is you go down on your hands and knees like a press up, then you bring your feet and your knees forward, and then you jump up in the air. What was I saying now? Itsy bitsy teeny weeny. Dawn, I cannot resist a bit of silliness. It was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini that she wore for the first time today. Itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini that she wanted. She asked me to dance. I don't know what the rest of it is. Where are we? No, I'm not doing 50 mountain climbers. That is one of the ones that she asked me to do. So yeah, this running coach I've got is a guy who's mega into his fitness. I used to play rugby with him. It scares me a little because of how fit he is. And he offered some help. He said, I'll teach you how to run properly. And I'm thinking, well, you put one foot in front of the other, don't you? Is it not as simple as that? Anyway, Debbie, I might do that in a minute, remind me. And he's friends, and he's done a coaching course about running with this guy who I can't remember what he's called, but you can find him on YouTube. It's called, he's run the 3 Peaks barefoot. I think he's a record holder for it. Now, if you don't know what the 3 Peaks are, there's mountain in Scotland, Ben Nevis, highest mountain there. Highest mountain in England is called Scafell Pike. Highest mountain in Wales is called Snowdon. And it's a challenge. A lot of people, when they say, I've done the 3 Peaks, they usually drive from one peak to the other, try and get up and down it all in 24 hours. It's a hell of a challenge. But what this guy did, he ran up and down them barefoot and then didn't get driven to the next one. So he had to then run from Wales to England and then go up and down the mountain there, then run from England, Scotland to Ben Nevis, then went up and down that bare hill too, barefoot too. It's like 2 marathons a day to get there. And I believe he did it all in, it says 9 days officially. It's actually less than that, which you won't see on the video. Go and check it out. Because apparently he got somewhere a day early and he was planning to meet up with someone. Yeah, he is a nutter, if you might mean. Yeah, he was planning to meet up with his family and he got there too early. So they delayed it by a day. So we could have done it the day sooner. And so we had a day to do nothing. So what he actually did, he went up and down, this was at Snowdon, I think. He went up and down Snowdon the day before, just for a bit of fun, before the recorded attempt. He was a nutter. But the reason, any song from the Stone Roses? Possibly, Ben. I did used to know a lot of them. Remembering all the words is a different matter though, unfortunately. I do know a lot of them. Don't ask me to sing them though. I don't know what Radio Birdman is. Sometimes I fantasize when the streets are cold and lonely and the cars they burn below me. Don't waste time. Fill your eyes when the streets are cold and lonely and the cars they burn below me. Are you all alone? Are you made of stone? There you go. A little bit of the Stone Roses. I used to love those. I still do. What was I saying? Yeah, going back to this flat-footed fella, barefooted fella. The reason why he does it is, and this was amazing, because when this running coach did this thing with me, he said, right, I want you to run past this camera with your shoes on. So I did that. And then I want you to run past this camera without your shoes on. And I said, oh, it seems a bit weird, like, because this was like about 8 o'clock at night, it was freezing cold and it was tarmac and it was wet. But he said, just do it, trust me. So I did it, and then we went into his house and he played them both in slow motion. And what was fascinating is he said, we need to learn to run like cavemen again, and so you make running easier. Because of the advent of shoes and heels and padding, when you actually put your foot down when you're running with shoes on, you usually land on your heel. When you land on your heel, it's an awful lot of pressure on one specific point, which can jar your, sets your knee off balance, your hip off balance, your spine, etc. But when I ran barefoot, my foot landed flat. Why I did this, it must be a natural response to doing it, because you don't want to dig your heel in. But he said when you run flat like that, when you land your foot flat, a lot of pro runners, they'll know this, you put a lot of, obviously the pressure is spread out more and you make it more economical and it's better on your joints. And he said, when you're landing on your heel like that, you work your thigh muscles really hard. And he said, do you ever find yourself going out running and your thighs are killing me? I said, well, yeah, all the time. But since starting to land a bit flatter, that's not the case. So part of the reason why you're getting out of breath is not because your heart or your lungs are rubbish. It's because you're working those muscles in your thighs, a big muscle to send a lot of blood to. Right, let's have a look at these. I hope I Wish You Were Here. I have actually done a version of Wish You Were Here. I don't know if you've seen it. If you've not seen it, what was your name? Wide66. Then go and look at my channel. There's a playlist called Wizard Music, I want to say. And I did a version of it there, which was called How I Wish for an Ear. So go and check that out. But yeah, go on, why not? Why you've asked. So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a green field from ghost and rain? Smiles full of veil, do you think you could tell? That's enough of that. One of my favourite songs ever. I want that song played at my funeral, whenever that might be. Do you play for my kids? Lindy, not very often. The pool is calling me, Dawn. Not making me jealous in the slightest. Off you go then. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. Oh my, too high for me that. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. It's been years since I've done that one. I don't remember. I don't play for the kids. No, I did do when they were younger. But no, they're not fans. Right, some other comments here. What have we got? Have you booked your holiday for this year, Colleen? Yes, I have. We're going to a few places. We're doing a lot of festivals, music festivals. Some in the Lake District, one somewhere else near us, can't remember where. And we're going to Tunisia in October in North Africa. Reason being is Chris Martin vibe, Lindy. Thank you. Very flattered. You're wrong, but I'm very flattered. Tunisia, not been there before. It's not necessarily somewhere I've always wanted to go to. The reason we're going is we're going with the entire rugby team. It's going to go badly, this I know. So all the rugby team and the parents, so there might be, I don't know, about 20 or 30 of us all booked into this hotel. God help, God help the other guests that are there at the time. That's all I can say. So if you're thinking of going on a holiday to Tunisia in October, don't. Would be my advice, because there'll be 20 kids and the families, and you can't call it rugby tour because we're not playing rugby. All right, blue suede shoes. I get the gist. I don't know it very well, to be honest. Tell me what the first line is. Knowing Elvis, it probably starts something like this. But I don't know the rest of it. Get over my blue suede honestly don't know it. I know if somebody have I heard it in the background or someone let me know the first few lines, and maybe, yes, definitely avoid tuners. Yeah, my advice. And a year after, we're hoping to go to Australia, going down under, because my wife's dad lives there in Brisbane on the Gold Coast. A place called Tambourine, if anybody knows it, watching from that part of the world. I don't know blue suede shoes that well, because I know you've been one for the money. Of course it is. I remember. One for the money, two for the show. Go, but don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. Don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. That's all I remember of it. I hope that was good enough for you. Sorry, I just need to check the time. Just because I'll have some of the other patients coming in soon. I think we're all right for a little bit yet. Well, I have enjoyed myself today. It's not often I've got to play for you guys, and you've probably not heard it before either, which is fine. If you don't like it, then by all means, feel free to let me know. Or if it's yeah, do it again one time, then maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. Don't need words, just music. Tambourine or Tambourine Mountain, 3-4 hours away from you, Debbie. Is it really? I believe it's very nice. I've never been, obviously, but I've seen plenty of pictures and videos of it. It looks very nice. So we're going to hopefully go there 2026 early on. Got to see a few more ears first. Off to the gym. See you later, Lindy. Thank you for your suggestions. It's much appreciated. There are some Elvis ones I know better than that one, though. Does anybody want one more before I go? Or maybe I'll come up with it. Does anyone like... Oh, I can't do it. Can't do the lip. A bit of the king. I'm going to do this one, and then I'm going to buzz off. Connor, who's gone quiet. Well, maybe he's thought, I ain't watching him making an idiot of himself anymore. Let me know if he's still here. Probably not. Got better things to do than look at me doing this kind of stupid stuff all day. Right, here we go. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out, 'cause I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me? Can you see these tears are real? I'm crying. We can't go on together with suspicious minds, and we can build our dreams on suspicious minds. So with an old friend I know, drop by to say hello. I forgot the second verse. suspicious minds, and we can build our dreams on suspicious minds. Oh, let our love survive. I'll drive a tear from your eyes. Let's not let a good thing die. 'Cause honey, you know, never lie to you. Oh, we're caught in a trap. All together now. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me? Yeah, we're top crying. Last time. We can go on together with suspicious mind, and we can build our dreams with suspicious mind. There we go. Can't finish off without a little cabaret ending. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I have got to go shortly because I might well have. There might be somebody in the waiting room now, and they'll be listening to this thinking, "What the bloody hell's going on?" They're thinking I'm in the wrong place here. I don't think there is. But anyway, I've got to have my dinner before I go. Does anybody want a very last question before I go? I haven't looked at many of the comments recently. I'm sorry, I'm done. I've not got time for any more now. Hervey Bay. I will check that out maybe when we are over there or down there. Popping down, I don't know, how far away is Sydney? I'm guessing it's a few hours. Nothing's round the corner, is it, from there? Oh dear. But yeah, I am going to have to go. So I will bid you all farewell. If you're watching this later on and you still want to ask any comments or say, I want to do this again sometime, then feel free to do so. That's absolutely fine. If not, and you're watching, you're thinking, that's just an hour of my life that I've wasted. I'm never going to get it back. That I am, sorry. But if it's cheered you up for an hour or so, then that's fine too. So you guys just chat amongst yourselves. That seems like what you're doing. But I've really got to go, so you'll have to find somewhere else to chat. So anyway, if you are watching this and you're thinking, and you haven't even watched any of my other videos, you just stumbled on it, then feel free to go and check them out, and follow the channel, subscribe to it, blah 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 blah, all that. And if you want more as well, then you can feel free to become a member too, which you get a lot more content, just more of the same, and a lot of other, a bit of different stuff actually. Right, I'm off to have some soggy cold noodles for my dinner, but I am going to bid you all a farewell, and I will see you on the next one. I can never figure out how to turn these things off now. Where is it? Here it is. See you all later.